everybody, welcome to the channel. It's Homesteading with Sadie. So today, I don't know what I'm going to do today. So anyway, update on the avocado plants that I posted, I don't know how many, usually either a week or 2 weeks out in the pots. This one still looks really healthy. This one still hasn't, still looks sad. So is that what avocado trees do, like that? I don't know, because it's still healthy. So I don't know. But didn't die, is not dying, is not dead, looks good. This one still looks good here at the top. See that or not? This one still looks good here at the top. And this leaf looks pretty good. So I was gonna try to make this more like a little vlog of our lives here instead of just like DIY. Well, we still do DIYs, and I have a couple videos of what we did with the roof on the chicken coop. Well, actually one video, and a couple more of the chickens. Can't remember. Anyway, I just don't feel like our life is that interesting to vlog every day. I know I have a few followers that like to follow me that are true, I'll call them friends, and I can always rely on them to watch my videos and make a really good comment or something. But otherwise, I don't know how anybody else really feels about watching vlog videos, and now I'm rambling on. So anyway, I've been saving my pineapple toppers. That's one channel that I watch me use Top of the Palm. So you say I just cut the top of the pineapples off and put them in water. I normally will put them in water on the kitchen sink, on the back of the kitchen sink, and let them grow roots. This one looks good, and this one's looking pretty good too. It's got some roots. This one looks a whole lot better. So I gotta find some containers, what am I trying to say, some pots to put them in. And this big over here, huge bag of potting soil that I had Bob bought for me the other day. So now I just need some pots. I was at the store Ollie's the other day, and I bought two like pots that go inside. They have little stands with them, but they don't have holes in the bottom of the pots. One seems like it's concrete. I'll show you right here. One looks like it's concrete, kind of feels like it's concrete, and the other one's plastic. So either I gotta get the inserts that go inside them, or drill holes in them. The problem with my house here is that I don't really have a lot of windows that get a lot of light from the sun. I have one, it's in the front room. I have a peace lily out there. That one's kind of sad looking. Should repot that, but I got that when my mom died. The place I work for sent me that, and that's been since 2006. So it's doing pretty good. It could be doing better, I suppose. But the dog kennels are right there too. So, and the window's up high, so those pots I got with the stands won't really go there. I don't know. I have this whole back room area, but in the winter time, it's too cold out here to keep sensitive plants. I don't know. So anyway, I'm gonna repot these today. And I had a snake plant for the longest time. Some people call these mother-in-law eyes, snake plants. And I don't know what happened to it. I probably left it out here, and it probably died over the winter. And I have one at work that died too. I don't know. I guess I'm not the only one in the office, so. But this was $7 at a Home Depot. And look at the roots coming out of it already. It wasn't on sale, it was very priced, $7. But I can make so many plants with this. And all you have to do is cut, like right here, and then stick that part in the dirt, and it'll start growing. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna actually repot these pineapple toppers. Let me show you what I did with my aloe vera. I guess I probably should have showed you this ahead of time, but because I didn't really find things to be too interesting. Most of you that watch my channel already know how to propagate and repot plants. So let me tell you a story on it first. if I can, without the doggies barking. I harvested one side of the aloe vera. I don't know why. I did a video way back when in the day, I can't even remember what it's called, about how to harvest aloe vera. And I blended it up, no water, don't put any water in it. And then I froze them in ice cube trays, and I have used them. Like I've had a burn, a cut, not a cut, more like sunburn. My daughter got a burn. I was like, here, I have an ice cube, an aloe vera ice cube. But I let the plant just be lopsided for a while. And it finally grew pups, and it grew 4 pups, in which I took one, gave it to my daughter, my oldest daughter, and I put one on the kitchen sink in there, and I put one in a pot out here that she is barking. Come here, come. There's my doggies. Here's the doggies. And left one in the pot, and I put one in a separate pot out here. It's Coco. So I'll show you that too. So let me know if you find this boring. I don't know. I find myself boring. I don't know. Look at this hair. That's another video I got coming up. What kind of brush I got for these dogs, which I'll post that after this one. So let me show you. All right. So on a side note, there's my palm tree, my pineapple. The one in the middle was the mother plant. Never gave me a pineapple. 4 years old or so. But and she kind of died back this winter. I left her out in this room, and it got really cold. We had a really cold winter. But I got 3, if not 4, pups growing out of her. So I guess I need to take it apart and separate them. Always worried to do that I'm going to kill something, but this plant here is a mess. It was a decorative plant that I got at work when they were decorating for Christmas 2 years ago. And it turned red, but it's in the same original pot. It's grown all these pups. I need to do something with that. Don't die, Coco. Anyway, so here is, let me show you. This is my money tree, and I should have showed you originally. Originally it was in this pot, I think, or one just as small as this for sure. And we had given it to our boss at work for Boss's Day. And so it was only about this tall. And I took it home because it was looking like it needed some help, and put it in this pot, and look how tall it is now. Look at this. It's amazing. It has flourished. This would definitely come inside for the winter. My boss, I guess I neglected to say she got another job and moved away. I really should send her a picture of that and be like, you should have took it with you. She didn't think it'd make the trip. I don't know how she didn't figure that. Put it in the floorboard of your car, drive with it. But hey, I'm happy to have it. This is beautiful. Look at it. Here's the aloe I was talking about. So this guy here, he's kind of, you see how he's all lopsided? I have a pup growing here. And it was so easy. I don't want to take it out of there, but it was so easy to take this pup out. All I did was kind of do this, scooped it right out, came right out. Shoot, let me just show you. I can find a pot to put it in. And just kind of got underneath there. And look at that. So now I have this little guy and the guy inside the house. And then this guy's still growing strong. Lopsided, but strong. So I'm going to find a pot to put this in. And some pots for those. So I feel like this whole table's a big mess. But I went out to the shed, the greenhouse. I keep calling it a shed because I guess because it's like a shed. Anyway, I think I'm gonna repot this one and give it to my other daughter, my youngest daughter. She is into plants. I normally put a piece of paper down here, which I have some right here. Good for me. I usually put a coffee filter down in there. Coffee filters work great, but I can't find my coffee filters because we use the Keurig now, and I have to literally find it. I have coffee filters somewhere. I just don't know where they are. This paper might be too thick. bag, but I just need like part of it so the water can run out, but not the dirt. I don't know what that is. Like glue or something. It holds the two pieces together. Try to tear that off. I'm just gonna cover that hole. Because there's a hole in there. Just gonna cover that with paper so the dirt doesn't come out. I would also sometimes put rocks in here, but I'm not sure if that's necessary. But I'm gonna do the aloe vera in that one, and I'm gonna give it to her because she has a little porch, and she has some plants on her porch, and she also likes to have plants in her kitchen. And like I said, I had given the other one to my oldest daughter. So she, trying to have a green thumb. She does pretty well. Really with plants, you just don't really need to give them that much attention. Not, some plants you do, I suppose, but not these, definitely not. Oh, where'd it go? You might not want to lose it though. You just lost the whole plant. Oh, look at this. So these don't require a whole lot of attention because they're like succulents, I guess. Aloe is a succulent. This is definitely a succulent, which do not require a lot of water. Just try to give the roots some room in there. They can expand. And just press it down. Oops, I didn't even do it in the center. Hold on. So the next time I see her, I will give her this plant. Hopefully it'll be a little stronger by then. It's kind of off center, but build those roots up and then make them a little stronger. There we go. It's a cute little aloe vera plant. These would be cute for gifts. Christmas time's coming. If you plant them now and get them established, like in these small pots. I think we got a ton of these little pots off Amazon a long time ago, and they come with a hook to hook on your fence. But they weren't that expensive a long time ago, and I think they were like 12 pots, and they come in different colors, pink and blue and orange. So that would make a great little Christmas gift, I think, if you needed some cheap Christmas gifts for some people. I have this. It came inside this pot, which came in another plant that I got for Christmas. I'll show you here in a second. It had red leaves on it, like waxy. It's a really pretty plant, and it already looks better. It's up in my windowsill. So in case you don't know, you just go to squeeze it around there. Look at those. Look at those roots. This poor little guy, literally dying to get out. Look at this. See that? He's just hanging on there. So he's gonna be my first one. No more room on this table. I thought about putting it in there for my daughter, but she made this for me when she was like in kindergarten, first grade. It says, "I love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day. You rock." So I gotta get that for myself. Okay, so I'm just gonna gently squeeze these roots. Try to break this thing apart. Because I think what I'm gonna do is try to see how many plants I can get out of this. Which I think it might just be 2 without tearing it apart, and then I'll propagate it. This one certainly is a plant all to itself right there. Those roots. Doesn't want to come apart. I don't want to like Sadie's been living together for a long time. And I'm just kind of tearing it apart. The dogs went inside, that's why you don't hear them barking. I'm surprised they're not barking in there. If you don't follow our channel, Coco's a German Shepherd. She's all black German Shepherd. When we bought her, she was the runt, because I had a German Shepherd before her, which was a sable German Shepherd, and she was a runt. She was an awesome dog. So Coco was the runt. Her mom was a sable German Shepherd, and we didn't see the dad. I'm just assuming the dad was black, because all the puppies were black. Coco was the smartest one. She was already like using the bathroom away from the living quarters where they were at. And the guy that we bought her from had chickens, so I'm not sure if that's why she doesn't really care about the chickens. You know, she was just weeks old, but she's always been around the chickens. Sadie is a white lab. They're both AKC. Well, I never registered Coco, but Sadie's registered, AKC registered. My aunt in Florida, who has Faith's Farm Life. If you don't watch her channel, go ahead and subscribe to her. She could use the subs. She only has like 300, but she has a great farm. This thing is not coming apart. Anyway, she breeds white labs, and she's dabbled in other breeds too. She's had some Goldens. The Goldens go pretty fast. Oh, this thing is, I'm gonna kill this thing before I get her apart. Oh, there's, look. That root right there. So, I'm gonna cut it. Anyway, she had some Goldens. I'll cut myself. They sell pretty fast. I don't know. Do you think they'd put out another shoot? I don't know. But here's this one. Hopefully I didn't kill it. Alright, back to the story of my aunt. I'm going to put this one in this container. Put it on my kitchen counter. She has a farm, and her daughter helps her run the dog part of it. So they do Goldens and White Labs. So check them out. And her daughter has a channel too. It's called Happy Lab Tail, I think. And you can see all the puppies are so cute. But okay, so that's what Sadie is. Sadie, we got her from Florida. She was 5 months old when we got her. She was one of the labs that my aunt had not been able to sell. Sadie's like 4 years old now. So when we first got Sadie, we didn't have chickens. Everybody always comments about how well they behave around the chickens. And Sadie just never really cared, I guess, about the chickens once we got them. I mean, we just didn't, let her out there with them. And we kept the chickens at first locked up pretty good. But she could care less about those chickens, literally. And to be honest with you, she'd rather just follow behind them and eat their poop, which is disgusting, but I try to stop her, but what do you do? Dogs are dogs. Alright, look at that. That looks really good. And I'm going to put that other red plant was in this pot, so I'm going to put this on my windowsill in the kitchen. Lovely. Alright, I had to go in the house and see if it would fit inside that cement looking thing. And it does. So, I'm going to plant this sucker in this. So I was talking about, so Coco's should be 3 this year, I think. Her birthday's in September. Sadie's is in July, and here next month, because it's August now. Wow. Time flies. It really does. I would love to have a sable German Shepherd again. I don't know if any of you out there have a black German Shepherd and have had a sable German Shepherd too. Do do you find that they're really different? Like the black German shepherds are just a little odd. I mean, not odd in a bad way. They're just different than the sables. At least as far as the one I had and the one that I have now. Maybe it's just that. I don't know. What is that? Something inside my plant. So anyway, I feel like I should have built that up a little more. But this is good. So I got that planted, and I'm going to stick this in that other planter in the house, which I probably will bring it outside because of the sun for a while. And then, like I said, I will not leave it out here this winter. And I will propagate some of this. I just cut these, a few of them. Once they develop roots, I don't want to shock the thing. And propagate them into these smaller containers. Take one to work, or maybe buy some different ones of these and do Christmas gifts for them. Make a great little Christmas gift for people that, like a teacher gift. Oh, that'd make a great teacher gift. And you know what? Make a great teacher gift if you had your kid write something on there about the teacher. Sometimes I have awesome ideas. All right, so a little update. I filmed all of that on August 26th, and things happened. We had that hurricane, and I posted the chicken roof videos. So I'm just going to give you just a quick update. This was the pineapple topper, which I planted. I didn't show you because the video was getting so long when I was editing it. It looks a little yellow. I'm not sure. These are the other ones that I have from previous pineapple toppers. This is the other one that I just recently planted. And an update on my aloe. So today is September the 8th, and you can see this aloe is getting some new little leaves. It looks awesome out here. This one's still kind of droopy like it's been, no real change. Okay. And there you can see, sorry it's dark in here, but you can see the two aloes that I've got from the pups. The little, it's so dark in here, snake plant. Oh, there's the other aloe, all looking healthy. Money tree in here in that planter, and then there's the other snake plant. So I hope you enjoyed this little vlog. I hope I didn't bore you. If you want to see more vlogs like this, I would be happy to do it. I would love to be able to be more of a vlogging channel with some DIY and a lot of DIY, whatever. Anyway, make sure you put a comment below, and give me a thumbs up if you want, subscribe if you're not, and we will see you on the next video.